Hi and Happy New Year. Each time I do one of these Christmas greetings, it does occur to me that they are a bit narcissistic, but I don't mind that. Hope you enjoy the update. Our year started with New Year's Eve celebrations, and we pulled out our very daggiest and finest clothes. Fraser started high school this year. More about that later, but just note how much shorter he is than Paula. Our year did feature lots of music, starting with Blues Fest at Byron Bay. Here are some very short clips of some of our favourites shot on my iPhone.
I live on a battlefield like a drowning man coming up for air. I live on a battlefield when I'm looking for another survivor, but I can't see one anywhere. Find you all.
Paula organised an epic birthday party for Fraser's 13th. He had a DJ, a light show, a rap dancing class and much more. In May I was very lucky to travel to Borneo to see the first ever release of ex-captive orangutans. We travelled in very difficult conditions across really bad roads, but the joy at the end of the exercise was seeing these orangutans being released back into the wild. Here you can see the moment the cage opened and this 9-year-old orangutan, who has been in an enclosure all of his life, gets the opportunity to go back into the jungle. Just as we'd hoped, he confidently, after a bit of a hesitation, jumped out of his cage, ran across the ground and searched for the nearest tree. He was straight up the tree and he's been tracked ever since, and he's doing just fine, which is wonderful news. So, most exciting moment. Back from the deep dark jungles of Borneo and off to Brisbane with Paula to see one of my all-time favourite artists and performers, Prince. Paula, Fraser and I spent a few days with Mum in Ararat. We were also joined by Paula's parents, Bill and Jenny. During our stay, we took a day trip to the Grampians and met up with Jack and Fiona, Jeremy and Jasmine, and had a great walk. Ready for some more rock and roll, and back to Brisbane, this time to see Lady Gaga. Fraser came along and he had a ball. So did we all.
Do you remember this song? I came all the way here to sing it. Come on!
After a lot of hard work by Nick, our park keeper, we got crocodiles at the Macadamia Castle and were rewarded with some excellent publicity. Bob Brown came to the Northern Rivers in September and helped with our campaign for an extra councillor onto the Ballina Council. Jeff Johnson was successful in getting back in with an increased majority, but unfortunately I missed out. We did have a lot of good parties during the year, including this one, where we celebrated Jared and Eben's 25th anniversary. Fraser's band, Faded Nation, performed a number of times during the year. In this clip you'll see them perform their song How Did We Get Here, which I'm proud to say is a protest song.
On you
Fraser did very well at school, finishing his year with just A's and B's, and topped his year in history, which was a great accomplishment. In the meantime, I just hung around preserving fruit. And Paula completed her Masters in Psychotherapy, which means she is now a trained psychotherapist, a skill I'm sure she will find useful in dealing with Tony. Fraser and I attended a Rites of Passage manhood camp in December, which we both enjoyed thoroughly, and met some great new people and learnt some great new skills. On the 20th of December at 4:15 a.m, Fraser overtook Paula's height, thereby winning the long-standing bet. Congratulations to him. Christmas Day, we just hung around with our friends by the pool and had a relaxing afternoon. A lovely way to spend Christmas. But the big news of the year, of course, is that Paula accepted my proposal of marriage, and we're getting married in January 2013. So you'll have to wait for next year's update to get details of that. In the meantime, have a wonderful new year.